Today I'm going to give you a brief overview on silk scarves or wild rags, some tips and tricks about which ones to buy and then how to wear them. So this is a silk scarf that I've had for probably 20 years and used pretty extensively. But today I'm going to show you how to tie this in a Buckaroo square knot. But the thing I like about this one is it is high quality silk, so it's soft on your neck. You'd think maybe it'd be brittle or it wouldn't hold up, but this is proof that they last. So I'm going to show you kind of in hyper speed how I tie this knot. You can tie this in a decorative fashion like this, where you can fold this so you have big long tails. This wouldn't necessarily be for warmth, this would be more for style. Or you could fold it over kind of bandit style like this and put it in front, behind, and still tie the same knot. This absolutely is for warmth, and you'd be amazed at how warm silk can keep you. But for education purposes, I'm going to keep this in the decorative form so you can see it. So this is called a square knot, a Buckaroo square knot. You've seen it everywhere. If you don't know how to tie it, we're going to hopefully fix that today. So you have a left side and a right side for you. That's going to be backwards, but I'm going to tie this normal and then we'll slow it down. So the first thing I need to decide is where I want to do this on my neck. I can do it down here. You'll see that a lot. It kind of flops, but looks good. I can certainly do it up here more like a tie. So I'm going to go kind of somewhere in the middle. So that's where I'll start. So I'm going to take my left one over my right one completely. Okay? So I actually will put it back in the same hand that I had it in. So I'll do that again. So left over right, and then I got it back in that same hand. So I'm going to use my pointer finger and I'm just going to put it right there where those cross. Okay? Now I'm going to take my right hand and go underneath and over. And I lost it, so like that, okay? Now to make sure that this doesn't get lost in the fray, I'm gonna put it in my thumb. This makes it to where you honestly can't mess this up. Now I'm gonna take my other one and I'm gonna reach into my elbow and grab it like this, okay? And pull it over. And then I'm gonna stick it back through the same way my finger is pointing, okay? This is a lot to look at, and we'll slow it down again. Okay, so we are done at that point. All I have to do is take these two fingers and take them out of the knot. So I can let go of that and I can take my pointer finger out. Now, that may not look perfect, so you can just work each side. There's 4 sides to this till it looks good to you. You can really suck it down if you want it real tight. You can blow it up if you want it bigger. And there you go. Without too much effort, I got close to 2 tails that were close to the same size. So I'm going to do that slower for you, just so you can see, and we'll zoom in just a little bit. So I have 2 sides. This will be my left, this will be my right, okay? I'm gonna take my left over my right completely, okay? Back in these 2 hands. Now I'm gonna take my left pointer finger, stick it where they cross, okay? Now my right hand is gonna go under my finger through the top, okay? And you can pull down if you want to, and to keep it, we'll put it in the thumb. Then I'm gonna reach into my elbow and grab the other tail, and come over here. This is the part visually that might get confusing. You might try to stuff it this way. You might try to stuff it through somewhere else. Just remember, it needs to go the same way as your pointer finger. So I'm going to stick it in there and pull it the same way as my pointer finger, okay? Now, all I have to do to finish this knot is take my hand out of it and then adjust it to fit. So that's a way to tie that square knot. You'll get better and better over time, making it nice and pretty. The bigger your rag is, the bigger knot size you can have, and you'll see some people really put a big one on there, but this is definitely a great way to tie this all together and also keep a nice silk scarf clean and nice for a day out on the town. So that's how to tie a Buckaroo square knot. If you like what you see and want to see more content just like this, please like this video and subscribe to the Startup Cowboy channel.